Welcome back to All About Rava. This is Rava, where it's all about me. And today we're going to be yapping about the state of the world because I cannot believe that we are just in such a hellhole. And usually I'm very optimistic. Usually I'm like, hey, we're going to make it through this. We all have to just pull our weight together. But the girls aren't reading. So if the girls aren't reading and the girls don't comprehend what they're reading, how can they pull their weight? Did you know that reading helps you establish a sense of empathy for others because it allows you to perceive an experience outside of yourself? It gives you perspective. It helps you expand your cognitive ability, your critical thinking skills. It allows you to expand your creativity. And so if the girls are not doing any of that, how is it that we're going to expect each other to hold one another accountable in the new world? Read, please read a book. Read anything. Read a newspaper. Write an essay. We have let technology take over because of the allure of convenience. We have let technology do everything for us, including thinking, and at some point it will socialize for us as well. If you are a parent and this comes across your platform for whatever reason, I don't know how that happened, but it did. Give your kid a book, encourage some reading. Take them off the Netflix, take them off the iPad, the phone. Read. Instill a love of reading in them, please, I am begging you. The world is collapsing around us is because you're not reading. Politically, we're in a shithole because you're not reading. And you're letting everybody else think for you, and you're letting propaganda get into your head and tell you how and who to vote for. Did you know that reading is a keystone habit? For those of you who didn't know, a keystone habit is a habit that once you establish it, it triggers a positive ripple effect across all other areas of your life. It's like a domino effect in a long chain of events. Let's read some of the beautiful things that reading provides to us. First off, it provides us with mental and cognitive benefits. It improves our focus and concentration. And we do this by sustaining long periods of reading because it allows us to focus on one task. Today we live in a world where you are constantly being bombarded by multiple stimulus. It is loud as fuck outside. Let me tell you, I step outside every day going to the gym, and going to the gym is a shit show because I hear the train, I hear people screaming, I hear the cars, and it's all happening all at once. And I understand that there's an overstimulation that is happening to you too, even if you don't notice it. You're being bombarded by all these noises and by all of these advertisements and by your phone and by these sounds, and you're not allowed to think. And I understand. I get it. But how good would it be if you just take a couple minutes of your day, a couple minutes, 5 minutes, build it up, 10, 20, 30, read 20 pages. Reading also expands your vocabulary and your language skills, meaning that you're going to be able to use your language concisely. Meaning that you're going to be exposed to new words when you're reading. It's going to expose you to new sentence structures, which will strengthen how you read, how you speak, and how you write. This is still under mental and cognitive benefits. We haven't reached the end. It enhances memory. Following plot lines, remembering character arcs, or tracking concepts throughout the book allows you to build a working memory. So read. This also bleeds into your daily life because you're able to remember people's birthdays, you're able to remember people's happenings, and it allows you to have a fuller life. It boosts critical thinking. I said this already, but it deserves its redundancy, please. Reading, especially nonfiction with complex narratives, strengthens your reasoning and analytical skills. It allows you to think deeper. It allows you to see something happening and think, this doesn't sit well with me. Why is that? Oh, maybe it doesn't fit my moral code or what I value. And so maybe I shouldn't be voting for someone who is against my values and put us all in the shit show that we're currently in. Maybe. Now, Moving on to the emotional and psychological benefits of reading. It helps reduce stress. A lot of studies show that reading can lower your heart rate and ease muscle tension. It acts like a mini meditation session because you are currently just focusing on one task and you're letting your mind just go. It also exercises your brain. Your brain needs to create these grooves so that it's not a fucking smooth piece of meat in your head. I can't believe the girls are not reading. I said this earlier too, it builds empathy, stepping into others' characters' perspectives and in their shoes. It broadens your emotional awareness and your compassion for others. Imagine you living a life through a book. It allows you to understand what the other person is going through their perspective, and you can apply that in real life on a daily basis to the people that you interact with. It helps you with compassion, darling. It inspires creativity, and we have to hurry this up because I'm about to run out of battery and I don't want to change that because once this is done, it's done. Exposure to diverse ideas sparks imagination within you and it helps with problem-solving skills. It gives you a different perspective. It gives you a different idea of how other people fixed their problems, how they overcame their character arc, and by doing so, by reading about it, you're able to apply that in your own life. Do you get the pattern? Do you get the perspective that we're going through here? Yeah, okay. So let's move on to knowledge and perspective. It broadens your worldviews. It improves decision making and supports lifelong learning. Through reading, you're able to gain insight into cultures, histories, and philosophies that you may never, ever encounter in your daily life because you are in one place and you might never travel to those places that you will never travel to. And I'm not saying that you ain't gonna travel ever, but let's say you never make it to Egypt. Let's say you never make it to China and you read a book about Chinese culture. Guess what? You were exposed to it. It gave you a different lens. My God. Let's move on to health and longevity. It strengthens your brain connectivity. Did you know that MRI studies show that reading activates and links different brain regions together? Meaning the neurons within your brain are literally making bridges towards each other as you're reading because it's strengthening those synapses, it's strengthening those signals to each other. Oh my God, why aren't you reading? Reading may also help delay cognitive decline. Lifelong reading is associated with a reduced risk of Alzheimer's and dementia because you are exercising your brain. If you literally don't exercise your brain, you're going to be a smooth brain bitch. And it is an insult. Do you want to be a smooth brain bitch? I don't think you do. Read. My God. Now, under personal and spiritual growth, it encourages self-reflection. It provides escape and inspiration. Imagine you're having a hard day at work and you want to escape, and sure, you can turn on Netflix and let Netflix change your perspective for you, or you can read a book of your choosing and explore a different world that has been studied and masterfully crafted by the author. Now, I'm not saying that every book is good. Not every book is made equal. However, every book will provide you an escape. Every book can provide you inspiration or even give you a sense of learning. A story can transport you to a new world. It can also reignite hope within your own. I cannot believe that we're in a space where reading is not a priority, where reading is not part of the way that we interact with each other, that reading is not part of our everyday culture, that actually reading is just a tool of looking cool. I don't fucking know. That reading is just, I don't even know what reading has become. I don't know. I don't like it. I think you should read. I think you should pick up a book. I don't know. Amazon it. Go to Barnes and Nobles. Borders was lit, but Borders is no more. It's a long time ago. Borders is like an old ass. The OGs know. Borders was lit. But anyway, if you are watching this, I am begging you, please read a book. Please take your kid to read a book. Read a book with your kid. Read a book to your kid. Put it in 10 minutes for your kid to read a book. Just 10 minutes. Just 10 minutes will help. 10 minutes will help. We're in an incredulous time right now where we are being split into two different human species. There are those who are going to want machines to do the thinking for them, and there are those who are going to want to continue down this path of human evolution and want to expand their thinking for themselves. Please, choose wisely. One is much better than the other, and I don't know about you, but I'd rather think for myself than let a machine do all the learning for me. Pick up a book.